Hallöchen everybody, it's me again, Rafi, your Aerosoft community manager. And tonight, in a very short video, I would like to show you those two babies here, the Cockpit Simulator CDUs, and yeah, to show a little bit what they can do and how they maybe level up your flight sim experience. So come with me and yeah, let's do a quick tour. Enjoy! Alright, so I switched now into my top-down view. So what you can see now here is both devices plugged in. They are completely background lit, so all the buttons in the dark you can see, they're just glowing as it should. First things first, you notice the left one is the 777 version, the right one is the 737 version, gray versus brown. So once maybe you consider buying one, what should be the right device? Yeah, being honest, I cannot tell you because you can buy only one and you can use it for both. That means both of them are compatible with a big range of aircraft, MSFS, X-plane and even P3D days. So it's not only restricted like for this one for 777 only and this one for 737 only. You can use the right version for the 777 as well, and even for the XSEC 737 Classic and the Zibo mode, for example, an X-plane, which is a 737 obviously, but you could use this one as well. So if you have only one device, you can use it across different simulators, across different aircraft profiles with the standard Cockpit Simulator sim bridge, which I will show you in a few seconds. And I know then the buttons are not really correctly labeled, which is not a problem because if you know what click, or in this case push, then it's not a problem at all. So that's the first thing. And second is, even if you want to go in the extra mile, you can set up with a tool like, for example, SpatNext, custom profiles on those, which you can use them even for Airbus and other aircraft. So there's a big community behind them, modding them. So if you're interested in a more deep dive and showing you even more deep dive how to firmware update, etc., the Cockpit Simulator bridge and then the SpatNext, let me know down in the comments below, so we can add this as well in another video. So first things first, because I have now two MCDUs, or CDUs in this case, I would like to set up that the left CDU will be the left and the right will be the right, sorry. So you need to do that before starting the Cockpit Simulator bridge, because if you don't do that, both will show the left one and you will have just basically a mirror of the left side on both of them. So first things first, you hit menu and 8 button together. And then you come in the setup menu and then you can see green is captain, which means the captain side is activated. So I hit 2, copilot becomes orange or yellow, and execute. Now it's switched and I click menu back again. So it goes back again in the boot screen. So what I need to do now is just unplug and plug. So just to force the device for a restart. And once it's restarted, I can now start the Cockpit Simulator bridge, which is basically a connecting tool. I can show it here. As I said, I can go a little bit further into deeper detail how to do hardware test, firmware update in another video. That's just a quick glimpse of how it looks like. But you can see the left one is now the 777X CDU left and the right one is the 737X CDU right. Which means, if I minimize this, you can see on the left screen, which is shown as well on the left screen in the simulator, and with the right on the right. So for example, if I go on the right side and I go, for example, index, and I don't know, let's say go or menu and go it from PMDG, in this case PMDG setup, or even going back and FS action, where I can do all the, let's say, ground connection, payload, etc. GSX uses this menu a lot. And in the left, I am completely independent of that. And I can go also here, for example, into menu. And here I can go, for example, FMC setup and do all this stuff, One cool thing you can notice right away, if you compare it and see the hardware display and input and compare it to the flight simulator one, it is very fast, which means absolutely no delay at all, right? So you can go through all the menus and it from FMC. It works perfect and it's very fast, no delay at all. Even with modding and SpatNext and using for another aircraft, even there it is very fast. One cool little thing is you see here the background lighting. So I will show it once again. Wait a second. It's probably hard to see now in the dark, but you can see it's light up. And the cool thing is, if you go into your simulator and turn down the master brightness, it turns also down the brightness of your MCDU. So that means if I turn it up, it gets brighter and brighter. If I turn it down, it's less bright and bright. So that's linked via the simulation bridge automatically. So it's connected. And being honest, do I have to talk more about that? No, it's self-explaining. I mean, it's a very expensive device. I know, 100% agree on that. But it is an extra mile. You can, let's say, save some money if you use only one for different aircrafts. I think the next 777, the next PMDG products, which will be probably the 747 and even maybe MAX, even that's a little different story, will work together with that. I'm pretty 100% confident. So that's cool. And even with Sputnext, you have a big community, modding a little stuff around. So that's cool to have the ability to not only use one or not to be relied on one, so you can use more than one. It is expensive. It costs around $800. So it's an expensive device. We all know there are coming other devices from foreign countries. So we're happy that the market is going to be open, and we're very excited to see that. If you're interested in that, just head to aerosoft.com. You can buy their one for European region, because then VAT is already included. So yeah, that's the conclusion. For the time being, I would say thumbs up. It's a cool product, extra mile here for all the Zimmers they would like to have, and let's say more immersion. So those were the two, or basically maybe one, I don't know, because you can use it as I've shown it for different aircrafts. CDU of the Cockpit Simulator. And yeah, it's an expensive toy, but I would agree 100% that it's a good tool to level up your flight sim experience. So what is your order? What are your thoughts about those devices? Do you use any other hardware from any other brand? Let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, I would like to use here again the chance to come over and hang out with me on our Discord channel. So just also here, check the description down below, and yeah, see you in the next video. So thank you for hanging around, and bye bye.